Hey, how's it going, my dudes? Today we're gonna be watching something sciencey, I guess. We're gonna be watching a guy named Mark Rover, and pretty much his video is about him blowing stuff up, from what I'm assuming. Title of the video is I blew up a 24-story building, so we're gonna see. But old boy was a NASA scientist, so I'm sure he's gonna find some way to make it super educational.
This is the world's largest Angry Birds level! And the hope is that my bowling ball bird will set off a chain reaction that will actually collapse this 24-story building. The very same building, in fact, that I'm currently standing on top of.
Alright, that's one of the craziest hooks I've seen in a video in a minute. Because this dude's already like living out every little boy's dream, just being able to smash stuff up with a bowling ball for absolutely no reason. That's awesome.
Because first things first, I've got to calibrate some things. We all know there's loads of engineering that goes into constructing a building. Dang it. We all know there's loads of engineering that goes into constructing a building. But there's loads of engineering that goes into destroying buildings as well. Whether it's silos, giant stadiums, humongous buildings, or radio towers, there are really clever ways to get something to fall down exactly how you want it to fall down. And today, I'm gonna reveal the engineering secrets of how the pros do exactly that. But first, it's important to point out that now this hotel is being demolished, there's absolutely no reason I can't do this.
Yeah, see that's just him being chaotic for the sake of being chaotic, and I'm absolutely here for it. As a man that's been formerly an engineer for NASA and Apple, to see him just going through this acting like an absolute toddler is fantastic.
Or this. Or this. Or even this. Savage. Truth be told, most of the hotel looks like this, because for the past year, this place has been gutted to salvage everything they could, in addition to making it safer for the demolition. But for the last 40 years, it looks something more like this. Tens of thousands of people have come here to attend conferences or spend the night as hotel guests. It's even been used for marriages and been in a couple famous movies. So here was the pool before, and here it is now. Or this is what the entrance used to look like, but here's what it looks like.
I wonder what happened to this place. It was so nice before. I mean, it had to have been like a building in the tens to hundreds of millions, right? Like something this extravagant and used for those sort of purposes. I wonder why they would just up and quit on it instead of like trying to flip the property. There's got to be some value to be recouped there.
Now, but alas, all good things must come to an end, so I decided to do my part to help by ending anything I could find. Not my pitch, not my pitch, there it is.
With Google Play Games, you can play unlocked. Unlock rewards with Google Play points, so the more you play.
And as gratifying as that was, I soon realized I had a bucket list opportunity to explore a creepy abandoned building like all those videos I love to watch on YouTube. And if I learned anything from years of watching Scooby-Doo,
I ain't going in there.
it's that you never explore a creepy abandoned building alone. So I brought Bam.
Hi, Mark.
One of our many talented Crunch Labs toy engineers, because she has engineering degrees from Carnegie Mellon and MIT, and in her
I know he only hires the best of the best, and she is got to be phenomenal, but that's got to be such a fun job. Like, I can't imagine it's super high stress to be hanging out with a YouTuber and your only responsibility is to make fun, informative toys. Like, that's awesome. I've seen a bunch of the Crunch Lab stuff. I've actually been tempted to get it myself. Luckily, I think they actually recently, over the past like year or so, made a adult version that leans more into like robotics or something like that. I'm not positive, it might not be Mark Rover, but something like that exists.
spare time she builds battle bots. so I knew she could keep me safe. Welcome to the creepy hotel.
Let's go.
But before we let our engineering brains get too technical with the stuff, figure the potential energy.
Crazy.
We picked up some of the highlights we were gonna have to hit on our tour of destruction. The best part about it being an old abandoned building is you're allowed to do things like this. Things like this.
Do you need help?
Really stuck on the top. With that little bit of foreshadowing out of the way, we hit the road. Look at the dust. Starting with the banquet hall, an elegant eating and meeting room space that can hold up to 10,000 people, yet now only has 2.
Whoa.
Okay, this is creepy. Unless we weren't the only occupants. If I was a ghost, this would definitely be the room I would occupy.
Hang tight on the sledgehammer because ghosts are scared of them.
Okay. Though ultimately, this floor felt a little less spooky.
Whoa.
And there's still a piano! And a little more bougie. And we kept on finding destroyed remnants of the elegant past.
Whoa. No diving?
This is a swimming pool.
What?
Including this gorgeous swimming pool.
This must have been a beautiful pool.
Tile work looks impeccable. And this elegant ball. This must have been one of the ballrooms.
Look at the chandelier.
But ultimately, all nice things keep going down must come to an end. And we were here to speed things up. Tough chandelier. What's inside a bowling ball? Nothing was safe, including the giant safe. It's a strong safe.
I'm surprised he's not going to go into a whole arc about trying to get into that safe. Normally I would expect Mark Rober to bust out some sort of plasma cutter and just force his way through that door.
Knuckles. Whoa.
Toilet.
I want to smash these.
Mark, wait. I wanted a toilet break.
Okay.
All right, feels good. Oh my gosh, I don't want to know what that is.
Oh, honestly, that smells.
Oh my gosh, it smells so bad.
It smells so bad. With this floor suddenly becoming inexplicably pungent, we moved on to floor 3, hoping it would smell a little better. When it comes to toilets, Bam, this is an embarrassment of wealth. We realized the sudden influx of toilets was because this was probably the floor where the hotel actually started. You see all the bathtubs? So this was a door. You came in here, there's some kind of cabinet. Bed was probably here. And then the next one over was the mirror of that, right? Door came in here. That's the bathroom. You can even see the tiles in the bathroom.
So this was the hotel floor.
That's where all the toilets are coming from, Dan. What kind of mirrors are they? Who knew it was so fun when you have permission to break stuff?
When I get bored, I'll do it at Crunch Labs.
You don't have permission. Now that we'd sufficiently explored the building, watch your head.
Oh, I'm short, it's fine.
It was time to destroy the building. So to see who gets to knock down the Angry Birds tower, which would trigger the whole implosion, we devised a...
I'm genuinely curious to see what kind of Rube Goldberg machine he makes to make an Angry Bird bowling ball literally take out that whole building. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be too hard as long as he has good aim on that first pitch, but you know he's going to make it all types of bougie and overly complicated.
6-stage destruction competition called the Demo Olympics. But before we commence the Demo Olympics and subsequently demolish this entire massive building, let's quickly talk about how you demolish an entire massive building. Because when most people think of building demolition, a lot of times they think of this, a giant wrecking ball. And while wrecking balls can weigh up to 12 tons and they look really cool, they're really most effective against concrete and brick buildings because they crumble. But steel doesn't crumble, it just bends and deforms, so even the largest wrecking ball will be no match for our 25-story steel building, which means we need a lot more energy. And if you look really closely, you can see the equivalent energy of 20,000 sticks of dynamite right here.
Grammarly integrates with pretty much any app you use. It can look at whatever you're writing and it will automatically suggest spelling and grammatical.
It's just hidden in the form of gravitational potential energy, meaning there's a lot of heavy stuff really up high in the air, and if you were somehow able to weaken the building in key spots, especially at the bottom, maybe by using some explosives, then the building would start to fall and crush itself under all that weight. And this is why the fastest and cheapest way to make a building not exist anymore is to let gravity do all the work for you over a couple of really exciting seconds, and then to spend the next couple of months cleaning up all the debris on the ground. But here you can see this whole process in action where the explosive charges destroy the base of the cooling tower, and then gravity takes care of the rest. It turns out you actually don't need that many explosives if you've already got a bunch of potential energy to work with. This is another great example where a radio tower comes crashing straight down like a dart. But sometimes instead of falling straight down, you might want it to fall in a certain direction. And there's a lot of science involved here, but fundamentally, you just want to weaken the side of the structure you want it to fall towards, as you can see here. And then not only will it fall in the right direction, but it might also look really cool in the process. But this isn't always as straightforward as it seems. Like in this case, even though the structure clearly had been weakened on the correct side, the silo still falls backwards right on the excavator that was in the process of weakening the base. For our building, the plan was to start by pre-weakening some of the key structural walls by cutting big holes in them, and then use an 8-foot drill bit to bore a bunch of holes you could place 2,000 sticks of dynamite into on the critical 2 lower floors. But you also place an additional 1,500 sticks of dynamite throughout the rest of the structure to ensure...
That's an absurd amount of explosives. I mean, no wonder this thing came down no issues at 2. Alright, damn.
It doesn't all stick together and just roll over like this. Then at the moment of detonation, the dynamite's triggered with a milliseconds delay starting from the bottom up and from the sides inwards. And this means it only costs you 3,500 sticks of dynamite to unlock access to the equivalent of 20,000 sticks of dynamite stored as gravitational potential energy. So the building crushes itself into a relatively small rubble pile that's much cheaper and easier to clean up afterwards. Now that we know what it takes to bring down a building of this size, Bam and I are going to face off in the world's first Demo Olympics to see who gets the honor of bringing the building down. Starting with event 1, the hatchet throw. And unfortunately for Bam, turns out I'm really good at throwing hatchets. That is, as long as the handle stick still counts.
And points at point. If anything, that's got to be style points as well.
Because these hatchets apparently had really sharp handles. Yes! Securing me the first point of the games. For the next round, we took advantage of what happened to be an abundant natural resource in this building.
There's toilets everywhere.
Why are there so many toilets? More toilets. So many toilets. Oh, that's a toilet. Toilets. Toilet break. More toilets.
It's kind of pretty.
It is.
Look, more toilets.
So we stacked some on top of each other, grabbed 2 bowling balls, and began game number 2, the toilet bowl.
I'm going with a different strategy, Bam. The one skip.
All right.
Oh, interesting. Switching my strategy, I see.
And just like that, we were all tied up.
Curse you!
The third...
This had to have been such a fun day for them both. Like, man, this is the kind of stuff I'd like to be doing on YouTube at some point. Just going around traveling, getting to try new, cool, random bullshit.
event in the Demo Olympics is the paintball battle. First one to get to Fakus wins, but she might have brought a defensive mechanism of her own. Now we needed some way to tell each other apart, so I drew a B on Bam, and she drew an M on me.
Bam, here we go. Good luck, you'll need it. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Bam!
You go first.
Oh, Bam, come on!
Oh, did I get her?
Game up!
Ow, that hurt.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Why is he out in the open? I'm hit. One shot.
Nobody gets near Gus on my watch.
Oh no. Perfect.
Alright, that was great watching him try to show off and shake the gun, then just knock all of the paintballs out of it.
Don't touch me! Can't take this! You're covered! Yay! You can't hit this! Yes!
And as it turns out, the mystery combatant was none other than Nick DiGiovanni, the internet's favorite chef. And he was gonna judge the winner.
You got one right between your pant. Oh no. It almost looks like you went to the bathroom.
That does look like an accident.
Mark, I don't think you hit her once.
She's so small, it's like a tiny target. It's not fair.
I'm gonna give a massive victory to Bam.
You're a food chef. You're not even qualified to make that call.
Then why'd you bring me here?
With Bam adding yet another point on the board, he stepped out of the battlefield and into the world of fine art.
Bam, you're going down.
Sure, Mark.
Okay. Oh no, it's running.
How are you doing, Mark?
Oh, it's so good. Oh, I'm really liking this.
I'm doing great.
I'm kind of pandering to the judge. The judge is coming! Nick, I'm so glad you're here because this will be the easiest judging you've ever done.
We have something cool here. What you're looking at is the new Spedience home gym. This one is called the Gym Monster 2. And look how small it is. This actually ships to you, basically assembled. A huge bonus for fitness equipment in general. They can be a real nuisance to build. This thing full.
Dang.
I'll admit Bam's was pretty good, but it was no match for my likeness of Nick.
That's me?
Yeah, I mean, clearly.
Why am I crying?
What is that?
That's a steak, obviously. You love steak.
And then this is Fat Gus.
I don't even need to explain it.
It's much cleaner and much more artistic, and it actually looks like there's some detail and skill involved in it. So because of that, Mark, actually, you might want to watch out for this.
Oh no.
Nobody should have to look at this. It actually looks a lot better.
Objectively, that does look better.
And with that, Bam put another point on the board, making the total 3-1. With only 2 events remaining,
To be fair, her Fat Gus was fairly cool. I enjoyed that painting.
to pull out all the stops in the next round to keep my hopes alive of being the one who got to blow up this 25-story building. And though I was starting at the bottom, it's time for me to rise to the top. But on our way up to the roof, I found a soon-to-be-demolished conference room where I had a surprise waiting for Bam. Bam, even though you are currently beating me in the Demo Olympics, I want to take a second to brag about you, because everyone knows we have BuildBox and Hack Pack, where you build these super fun toys and robots that teach you engineering every month. But you've spent the last year and a half leading the efforts here at Crunch Labs to make this, the final box in the trilogy of Crunch Labs boxes.
That's right, Mark. This is Creative Kit. It's a box you get before BuildBox. It's a super fun toy that's been engineered to help you grow the creative part of your brain.
We actually researched and tested this a bunch. This is what the creative part of your brain looks like when watching an iPad, and this is what it looks like when playing with Creative Kit.
And everything is customizable to encourage creative thinking. So my treehouse might look like this.
Now we get to decorate. I like this part.
Or a Salishes might look like this.
Look at this. This looks so good.
The best part is that the treehouse is just the start of a whole town that you get to imagine with every new monthly edition and a new animal friend, just like this squirrel.
So BuildBox and Hack Pack teach you how to build, but thanks to Bam and our other talented toy engineers, Creative Kit grows your creativity, helping you dream up what to build. So Crunch Labs has you covered this holidays when it comes to creative engineering, now from ages 6 to 106. All right, Bam, to the roof.
More YouTubers need to make products like that. I'm so tired of seeing people sell fucking t-shirts and candy. Like, make something useful. Even Moist Critical made soap. God knows people need that at all these, like, YouTube conventions and Twitch cons and stuff.
Good luck, Mark.
Lucky for me, lawn bowling is my best event.
Sure.
What do you mean, sure? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Woo! That's so close! That's like a meter away!
I told you this was my best event. Oh no, oh no. Pretty close.
No.
I thought she was gonna get it for a second there. Oh, I was kind of hyped up. That would have been awesome.
Look. Oh boy.
This might be a good one.
That's really good. All right, last one. This time I am gonna look. Here we go. Oh, that's money. Come back.
Oh.
Darn it!
It's my last chance.
May Strong wins me at the back!
Nope.
Oh no!
I needed that.
Good game, good game.
Thank you. That's very fair of you, ma'am. Because mine was the closest, I won the event and the chance to give you the gratifying ending we were all hoping for. For the final event, we had a drone race, which of course is worth 2 points.
Wait, what?
Final event's always 2 points, Bam. Don't think about it too much. Just be grateful you're here, okay? I was Team Red, and in spite of Bam's lack of gratitude, I gave her 2 chances to win with blue and white. 3, 2, 1!
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Okay, they're in the building.
I can see you, I can see you!
Oh my goodness! Oh God!
This is so crazy!
Turn! I think I'm gonna be sick. Up the escalator! Whoa! Hey, back off!
It's a race, Mark!
The fact that all of them can fly drones at this level is insane. I've tried drone flying, especially with the POV goggles, and I just had like such crazy like motion sickness from it. Like that shit's actually really hard. This might be the most impressive part of the video.
Second floor, let's go! Wow! Up the elevator! Yes! Go on!
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
You just got flushed! Now it's 1v1!
That's it!
Oh my goodness! Whoa!
This is so crazy!
Whoa, God!
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go!
Almost there! Let's go! Yes! I knew it!
Dang it!
I'm the Michael Phelps of the Demo Olympics. And with the world's first Demo Olympic gold secured in the honor of taking down the building, we headed over to play the world's largest game of Angry Birds. All right, Bam, clearly I earned this. Let's set up the first shot.
Everyone knows I'm the real winner!
I mean, at most you're the real tire. All right, Bam, if I hit this right, this goes down and the building's coming with it.
If you don't, then it's my turn.
24-story building coming down in 3, 2, 1, go!
Just missed the top!
Dang it!
Let me show you how it's done.
You'll love to see it. Go! Where do we get these wooden blocks from? That's like Kevlar. These are 15-pound bowling balls. The fact that that hasn't dropped yet is remarkable. By the way, I should mention, if we implode this building, the footage will be incredible because we've got 20 security cameras recording at 4K inside the building, relaying their footage at the speed of light through 4 miles of fiber optic cable, capturing every frame until the exact final moment the cameras get destroyed. Hit it with some kinetic energy.
All right, that's badass. Having all the internal cameras set up to like capture the explosion from the inside out is gonna be one of the coolest things I've seen on his channel in a while.
Bam had only managed to knock down one part of the structure, so with hopes of taking down the rest and setting off the detonator, I just came in the center and was only able to loosen it up. But on our next shot, Bam somehow managed to put it right back.
Dang it!
I believe this is what you meant to do. What? What in the cartoon physics is going on here?
Alright, that's just unfortunate luck.
All right, Mark, I redid my calculation. Go!
And although Bam's shot knocked down more of the structure, it still didn't quite hit the fuse. I'm not sure we're getting 3 stars on this level, Bam. So it was up to me to deliver the final blow. All right, Bam, it all comes down to this. If I hit the pillar I'm planning on hitting, hopefully that rock will hit the plunger, which will start a fuse, which will take down that 24-story building. Okay, here we go. What the heck? That's like an inch left. Once again, I set you up for the perfect shot.
Thank you. All right, Mark, let's do this. 1, 2, 3.
I was wondering about that. Like, it didn't seem very safe that they were that close. I gotta imagine this part of it's a little bit beefed up in editing to make it seem more dramatic. Bro, that is crazy looking.
Oh my gosh! It's gone!
It's gone! It's gone forever!
After the dust has settled, we went over, and sure enough, almost everything had been destroyed. Wait, is that a toilet? I'm so stoked we were finally able to tell you about Creative Kit because it's the perfect addition to your Christmas wish list if you want to grow.
Okay.
This!
Alright, well, that was pretty cool actually. I mean, I figured there were different demolition techniques to actually take buildings down and stuff, but I didn't know it got that in depth with like the falling of the structures in particular directions and everything like that. I kind of assumed it had to be the case though whenever I saw like videos of silos getting taken down and the way they just kind of like slide. But I don't know, that was neat. I'm gonna try to get some more stuff knocked out today. We're gonna try to do some extra videos this week if possible, but yeah, no, I saw this come out yesterday. It looked really interesting, and I figured I'd hang out and watch it with you guys. But I guess I will catch y'all next time. Peace.